In today's economy, nobody wants to pay for anything. You don't have to. You got free content, you got free iTunes, you got free apps. So no prudent consumer would logically go out and pay for anything. On the other hand, that's actually the fuel in the current economy to be able to move from free to premium prices. It's actually the basis of a sustainable business model in our new economy. Think about it for a minute. You're a consumer. You want to buy something that you don't know too much about. What do? What's the first thing you do?
Research. Try it.
Try it someplace.
Ask a friend.
Ask a friend. Does anybody Google it? I know I do. I'm going to surf the net. I'm going to check out things. And you know what? When you do that as a consumer, you become more knowledgeable about what the issues are. When I Google something, I find out the things I need to know. I'll give you an example. A couple of years ago, I decided it was time to buy a new bed. I have to tell you, it had been decades before I even thought about this, and realized I knew nothing about how to buy a bed. What did I do? I Googled. In the space of 20 minutes, I had access to free information to get me all kinds of tips, details, concepts, price, quality, everything I needed to know. And then I went to the next step and figured out what the radius within 30 minutes of my house was, about where to go. I got into my car, armed with the information I needed, to go get a bed, which I knew I'd have to pay more than $300 for. That was exactly sufficient, because nothing else was going to be of great value. Went to the first store, and I asked the individual what was the price of the bed that I wanted, because I had all the criteria. He gave me the price. Went to the next one, did the same thing, asked the price. Went to the third store, same thing. Went to the fourth store, and I met Anthony. Anthony complimented me on the amount of information that I knew about his industry. You see, he had been in this industry for 20 years. And we proceeded to have a very engaged dialogue. You guessed it. In short order, I left his store with a bed that cost me 3 times the $300 that I knew was the only reasonable price to pay. And you know what? I was happy about it. I was confident I had made the right decision. I was armed with information, and Anthony knew how to speak to me, to my needs. You see, I discovered that moving from free to premium pricing is something easily done in today's free economy, new economy. It just takes 3 secrets. One is to give, second is to listen, and the third is be unique. So that first is give free information. How do you get free information? We just talked a little bit about that. You said try it out. Somebody else said, ask a friend. Well, free information is what educates the consumer about the important things that they want in their purchase. In today's fast-changing, global-paced environment, the only way for a consumer to be confident of what they want to buy is to educate themselves. And how do we educate ourselves? With free information. So then the second thing is listen. Listen to educated consumers to hear what their pain is. Now this is interesting. People say, if everything is free, how can I actually get any price, premium prices for it? Well, the reality is if you're listening to your educated consumer, and they come to you and tell you what they want, what their pain is and what their priority of characteristics are, it's a gift, if you pay attention, a gift to the innovative company that can translate what that pain is into customized, unique solutions. Now, don't misunderstand this idea that the consumer knows what they really want. Consumers only know what they think they want. They have a pain. You're the expert, so you're the one that has to translate that. But that's why listen is the second secret. Okay, the third secret. Be unique and confident to demand premium prices. Now the opposite is to be a commodity. Let me tell you, the idea of engaging in a fast-paced war on the lowest price is a disaster waiting to happen. You can't sustain your position there. It's just like Montgomery Ward chasing Sears, Sears chasing Kmart, Kmart battling with Walmart. This is a no-win scenario. Down, down, down. What you can do is stand your ground as something unique. Use your innovative capabilities to be able to engage. So this is a way you can apply these concepts. So how are you going to, number one, take advantage of the first thing? Give. How will you give free information? We'll give you an example. In your situation as either a consumer or a company. Who would like to suggest a way that you can give free information?
Newsletter?
A newsletter. Excellent.
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth. Absolutely.
Online articles.
Absolutely. Online articles. It's really easy and cheap to give free information. And what does that do in terms of listening? What do you gain when you listen? Knowledge. Absolutely. And knowledge is the one thing in this economy that is king. What else can you do? I'm sorry.
You know their pain. You know what they need.
They have prioritized their pain for you. What a valuable lesson is that? Sure, there are lots of features that knowledge would permit, but instead, you're getting clear about the ones that's important. So, that puts you in the position of be unique. How difficult would it be to be unique with that information that you have? Would you rather be fighting to continuously be the lowest cost provider? Or do you like this idea about using your knowledge to prioritize the solutions that are unique and custom to you, to pay for people like me who do all their research, know that my bed should be $300, and go spend 3 times that because Anthony had a custom solution for me. And I'm a happy camper, and I actually recommend people to Anthony. So out of being unique, not only do you get the high price, but it's a sustainable business model unlike the low-cost one, because you've got the annuity of a customer wanting to come back to you based on knowledge. I know your pain, you listen to me, I want to come back again. That's a sustainable business model. And in today's environment, that's powerful. So, changing environment, creeping free stuff. Don't worry, it's actually fuel to be able to get sustainable premium prices.